Hi, hello. I am here, everyone, I swear. I didn't just spend a few minutes like, hey, what am I doing? Nope, not at all. Alright, first things first. Because you followed, where is the special button? Hold up. I'll find it, I swear. I am a professional. Stream manager. I need that. I need to mute this. Please. Alright, thank you. Log in with this. Special button indeed for special things. Just you wait. Is it here? No. Oh, this is the wrong website. I need Streamlabs, not Stream Elements. Jesus. I know what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here like, why can't I find the button? Alert box. There it is. Jesus. Test Twitch follows. Ignore the name, but I'll give you the spiel anyways. Thank you for following. Welcome to the pit. Don't worry, you didn't lose any lives on the way down. There we go. Much better. Now let's get this game started. I'm like 10 minutes late. Source this, and this. And it should show up momentarily. There it is. Oops, my mouse cursor. I forgot this is a game where no matter what you can actually see my mouse cursor. Where I have handful of other games that I've played that I'm just like, I can't show my mouse. Wait, what is this? I think it's this one. But let me know if there's any audio, anything. Like if anything's imbalanced. I did have to mess around with stuff. For the most part, it should be fine. What was I doing? Weapons. Does anyone want to talk to me? But if you've never played this game or seen this game or know anything about this game, you're in for a very special trip. We just actually finished with the desert, which is, I think, our second dungeon. So now I have to remember what we're doing. But yeah, here's our main character. Yes, that floating book can talk. And then this is our brand new friend. She likes fighting in her sexy undergarments. And she's got a very, very wild potty mouth. And yeah, that's where we stand with the crew. And then just to make sure. What are we doing? Oh, okay. So, now that we finished the dungeon, we're going to head back to town. Or our town. Get out of here, Mr. Evil Desert Wolf. And then we can figure out...
I suppose rules are rules, even if they are absurd.
I don't think they're absurd.
Oh?
Those rules are important to the masked people.
You don't say.
I do. And I think it's important we respect that.
Well, well. The boy is beginning to sound like a man.
Boy, I'm not a kid, you know.
Sorry, you are 15?
Hey, less talking, more walking.
Oh. This is the way to go. But, yeah, this game is just... It's fantastic. We haven't really reached the sad boy part of the adventure. But don't worry, they'll beat it over our head. Oh yeah, this game is gorgeous. This was originally a PS3 game, PS3 and 360. And it was unique because despite the fact that was the same game, the PS3 version had the main character as an older man and as like a father, where the 360 version was what this is based off of, where you're just an older brother. And also, this is one of the few games where I could say, this game, if no matter where you are in the game, if you hear the music, it's the best song in the game. Hands down. You can literally say that to the album. It's the best song in the game. Go to the next song, oh, it's the best song in the game. Go to the next song, oh, it's the best song in the game. And it just keeps going forever. But, I also do like to admit that... Wait... You have a quest for me. I used to hate on this game super hard, and then I found a copy, and then it changed my life.
You can get into Facade, right? I've got a thank you gift I need delivered, and I'm hoping you can help me out.
Fuck.
No problem.
Great. Oh, and it's kind of fragile, so don't roll around or get knocked over along the way, all right? Just get that to the weapon shop in Facade.
So, you're gonna see the worst quest in the game.
You want to try your hand at this job, Kaine?
Are you serious? Hell no.
Hussies are only good for breaking things anyway.
Maybe I'll start with you.
So, Fragile Delivery is a quest in which you must get from point A to point B without getting hit or dodge rolling. Because if you do, you will break the package on you. Now, I didn't realize that's what this quest was. I thought there was someone else that we talked to about it. So the goal is... There's gonna be a lot of things in the way. And all of a sudden, look, there are wolves out the ass. Back off. Back off. I'm so scared. Oh god, and there are shades here too? Gross. Oh, leave me alone. I don't want it. No! Piss off. Kill them all, Kaine, please. Okay. So now I have to not fuck this up. I believe I can just take the boat. But you know, before I do that, I'm going to save because I don't trust myself. Okay. Weapon shop. Alright, we get on the lift. Also, fun fact, since NieR cannot swim, if you fall in the quicksand, you eat shit immediately.
Hi there. I've got a parcel for you.
あてとじいさん。年とたとさらとお礼。わがとどせて、たくぞがいか。
We'd better report back to the client.
Okay, we can roll again now. But yeah, since you didn't see the first stream, let's just say the first one of these was very, very frustrating. Okay, we can just leave. And now all of a sudden, all those wolves that were there, they're gone. It's almost like they knew I had a package.
What was that?
It is known as a scorpion. Phylum Arthropoda, subphylum Chelicerata, order Scorpionidae.
I got
They
poisoned.
are closely related in form and structure to other arachnids.
I am so not following you right now.
It's an enemy. Kill it.
Now that I understand.
So fun fact, I've never seen a scorpion before in this game. That was my first time. Though I am trying to remember what is next. Part of me thinks I know what it is. The other part of me doesn't want to say just in case if I'm super wrong. But for those watching, I hope you're having a good Sad Boy Thursday. And, you know, thanks for joining and hanging out. Ike, get back here. Get back here. I want your tail. I caught him. Why do you have an... Oh, wait. I didn't...
Your delivery is complete.
I know I forgot something.
Thanks. Here's what I owe you.
Cool. So I believe there are no more fragile delivery quests. We did all three. Hooray! So now we can just save over this. I want to quickly check town. We don't have to worry about her. Should have known.
What have we got today? Which job should I give you first? A seafront resident has a letter for you to deliver. Maybe you should just become a postman. wrote down the client's location
Okay,
on your
so I
map.
guess we're doing
So
quests.
head over there to get the details.
Okay, seafront. Okay. Oh, you have a quest. Interesting.
Excuse me, but have you seen my son?
Bro, I just got here.
I don't think so. Why? Is something wrong?
When I got home, I found a note from him that said he was leaving and not to look for him. What if he's left the village? Please, you have to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want. My son shouldn't be too hard to spot. He wears a very odd hat. You can see it from a mile away.
Okay. If I see him, I'll let him know his father is worried about him.
Okay. Well, lucky for us, where we need to go is this way. But if you think the game is pretty now, wait till you see Seafront, which is the city we're going to. Oh, you know what? I can also show you one of my favorite effects in this game. I need to get closer. It's a small detour, but I think it's worth showing. So as you can see, the world is like all, you know, colorful and stuff like that. The hell? Oh, it's a giant spider. Yoink. But if you notice, when we enter here, you start to notice that the world loses its color. Outside of, like, enemy blood. But yeah, the sky is gray. There's no color in the world. I said minus blood on the floor. Even the trees. Everything is monochrome. And then if you leave, you can see the color return to the world. It's such a cool thing. It's even cooler when they explain why it does that. But for now, off the seafront. Alright, welcome to Seafront. Nice little harbor town.
I could stare at the sea all day and never get bored.
Nice. Got achievement. Oh yeah, look. Walrus. Or sea lion. Yes.
is the post office.
Ah, this guy. Yup, looking for someone with a weird looking hat.
Hey, are you the kid who ran away from home?
Huh? Oh man, how'd you?
Your father's worried sick about you. Why'd you leave anyway?
Because he wants me to, like, take up the family business. And I ain't doing it, man. I'm a rebel.
Okay.
Yes, we can see that. Well, perhaps you should let your father know that you're alive and well, and also explain to him why you left.
Oh man, why do people always gotta hassle me? Yeah, alright, I'll do it. But first, you gotta do something for me, man. The guy who runs the tavern's been helping me since I got here, and I want to give him something nice. I was thinking I could, like, cook dinner or something, but I don't have any ingredients or whatever, so yeah.
If it'll get you back home to your father sooner, then fine. I'll help. What do you need?
This guy, man, he don't eat nothing but fish all the time, every day. Fish, fish, fish. So I was thinking he might, like, want to try eating meat or whatever, you know, for a change. So could you give me, like, 5 pieces of mutton and 3 pieces of goat meat? I can find the pans and spoons and stuff, so just bring the meat to his place whenever, man.
Looks like we've got everything the runaway kid asked for.
I'm the
Let's
best.
go make the delivery.
I'm so glad.
I can find the pans and spoons.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, I was gonna be so upset if I didn't have the stuff I needed. That would've been so upsetting.
Hi, are you the guy who's taking care of that runaway?
Runaway? What are you talking about?
It would seem we've been bamboozled.
You've got to be kidding me. Seriously? Still, I guess we can tell his father he's alive at least.
Ah, so we were outplayed. Understood. Okay, cool. That was not how I expected that quest to go. It's a fishing guy. Wait, what quest is that? Oh, it's probably the lighthouse lady. That guy's such a jerk. Oh, it's not the lighthouse lady.
Hey, you gotta help me out here. You just gotta. I'm having serious girl trouble.
Oh shit, this never ends well.
See, there's this girl that I'm pretty wild for, so I asked her out. But she won't even consider it unless I take her to a really nice restaurant.
That seems rather demanding.
She really appreciates the finer things in life. First-class places for a first-class lady. She's so cool.
Everyone has their own tastes, I guess.
Huh? What?
I tell you, there is...
Yeah, I see. I didn't get a quest, but okay. Not expecting that either. Now where is that other quest? Is it you?
You seem to be in good spirits.
Oh, I am. My new flower shop is already far more successful than I ever dreamed.
Interesting.
Really? Well, great.
I was in trouble before, but I think I've got a good foundation here.
Okay.
In fact, I want to ask my girlfriend, NieR, to come live with me here. It's It's the least I can do after all I put her through. The only problem is I don't really have time to go all the way over there. So I was thinking of sending a letter instead.
Sounds like it's time sensitive. Want me to deliver it for you?
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Oh, he is sure. This lad loves nothing more than meddling in other people's affairs.
Excellent. Well, my girlfriend lives near the chief's house. Give her this Phrygia with the letter, okay? I really wanted to give her a lunar tear, but as I'm sure you know, the whole reason they call them legendary is that they're so hard to cultivate. But I did manage to cultivate a Phrygia. She's always liked Phrygias.
Cultivating lunar tears must require a remarkable amount of work.
Yeah, even so. It's nice that guy works so hard to be able to invite his girlfriend out to join him.
But who can say if said girlfriend honestly wanted to wait?
What do you mean?
Surely the woman desired to live with him, did she not?
Well, probably, yeah. But he wasn't able to make it happen. That's why he left her in the village.
It would have been difficult, yes, but perhaps preferable to a life of solitude. Why did they not think about how much time and distance would separate them?
It doesn't matter anymore. They'll be able to see each other just fine soon enough.
Let us hope this is the case.
Okay, so we gotta go far as shit for this time-sensitive letter. I don't actually know if there's a time limit actually imposed, though. So we're gonna run far as shit. Oh, God. I will destroy the both of you. I was just about to comment in my head how late you were to notice that I had started already. I gotta say, I say for a reason, you can't rely on Twitch's notifications because they haven't worked since Amazon bought them. I don't think they've ever worked.
Hey there. Your son come back yet?
No, I haven't seen him. Where could he be?
He's in Seafront. Or he was, until he ran away again.
Oh, crud. Let me guess. Did he tell you an elaborate story and then ask for help? That boy is... well, he's a bit of a dirty liar. I probably should have mentioned that.
So that whole story was a setup. He sent us on a wild goose chase and then gave us the slip.
Since I cannot imagine you letting this go, perhaps we should return to Seafront? There may still be a lead or two left to pursue.
Good idea. We can't let him get away with this.
Hello, niece
What's wrong?
of mine.
How can a son bring so much despair to his family? He seems completely ignorant of the pain he has caused. It's deplorable.
I love it when you sound like a grumpy old man, Vice.
Perhaps I only sound that way because I have existed since time immemorial.
How old are you anyway?
You know, I'm not exactly sure.
They say memory loss is a sign of old age.
Well, it's still preferable to being a deplorable liar like that son.
Damn. Damn, he sure showed him. What did you miss? You missed the easiest fragile package. We did all three, so we're done with that forever. Which was run a package to Facade. That was easy. Ow. We're doing a quest now where a guy wants us to send a letter from Seafront to the Eyrie. So we're running back to the Eyrie. We also picked up a quest where a guy's son ran away from home. We chased him to Seafront, and he was like, "Oh hey, the tavern, the owner of the tavern has been helping me out since I ran away. Can you get some stuff for me?" I already had the stuff and say, yeah, just give it to the bartender. He'll know it's me. So I did, and the guy's like, I've never met this kid a day in my life. And then he ran away again. So we're gonna hunt him down after I do this quest. Pretty sure that's all we did. So we are once again back here. Come on, bitch. Also, I made some clips from yesterday's Yakuza stream, and now I'm very confused. Because the one clip I wanted to make, I don't know what stream that was from. So I may just not have that clip, I guess. It's a little upsetting because I just remember I smacked Yamai into the street. He got run over by a car, and then someone followed up, and he just kind of ping-ponged. It was really fun. But I just don't remember what stream that was from. Well, anyways, let's focus on this. We have a handful of side quests we can do before the main story beat.
It's all over. That poor girl.
Alright, so that's the chief's house.
Kaine's a good person, once you get through all the weirdness.
This must be the place the florist was talking about.
You think she stepped out?
Well, perhaps she moved. It doesn't look like this house has been occupied for some time.
Well, no point hanging around. Shame she wasn't there.
Indeed.
Guess you were right, Vice. They should have stuck together.
I find it difficult to determine who is right at this point. In any case, we had best return to him.
Alright, so it turns out that, whoever we were supposed to deliver this letter to has not been here for who knows how long. Now, see, they said that, but if you remember the last time we were here when we were fighting the boss, you know all the fucked up things they said about her. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, great, I guess I'm doing this. Bitch. Or you can... Bitch. Okay. Oh, you're not dead. Oh, you're a problem. Understood. Okay.
The shade had a flower?
Oh, I understand.
This is a freesia, the same flower we were delivering to the woman.
Uh-oh. Maybe his girlfriend was attacked by a shade.
You were there for that boss fight, but you weren't there for the whole thing. So by the time you actually were watching, because you were talking during that boss fight, who's her? So to explain the context of this side quest, a guy who opened a flower shop. He opened his shop in Seafront, but he left his lover while he went to go open the store. And he was doing that because he wanted to give her a better life, so on and so forth. Now, we don't know her name. Okay, that's the other thing. But she stayed in the area. That's why we went to that house, and, you know, there was no one home. So we saw that giant shade that had the same flower as the one we were supposed to deliver. Meaning that the lover, there's a high chance she's not alive anymore, considering that there was a pressed flower on the body of that giant shade. So now we kind of have to deliver the bad news that he should have just brought her with him. Because at some point she died, and it's kind of technically his fault. Which, you know, it sucks to be him. Well, we don't know if she turned into a shade or if she just got punched in the mouth and got flat like that flower we found. Because there is still a high chance that that thing just flattened her, IRL. That is always a possibility because shades just kind of beat everything's ass. Because after all, we saw what happened to the dog in that other quest. The dog got rolled up on by massive shades that just kind of laid him out. So again, not sure what happened, we just know girlfriend ain't around anymore. Oops, I ran into a wall. Drunk. Okay. Is that how that works? I forgot it's you and not your mother that's on the phone. I forgot. There's a quest here? There's a quest above the entrance. But I gotta figure out what to do. Well, let's just say this guy is going to be very sad. I got jump scared by that giant enemy so hard I forgot it was you.
So? Did she get the letter?
No, she got turned to a pancake.
I'm sorry, but she wasn't home. And on our way back, we were attacked by a shade that dropped this.
It's a Frisia. Do you think... No, she's alive. I know it. And I'm going to keep living my life for her.
I see.
I'll stay here and keep the business going. After all, you never know when she might come back.
Cool, I did 20 quests. I'm the best. But yes, I forgot that fast because I didn't expect to get punched in the mouth in-game like that. When there was nothing there originally. I'm still upset about that. How the hell do I... Oh.
looking for a kid who ran away from home? There was a strange kid asking people questions earlier. I think he was trying to learn how to get into Facade.
Facade, huh?
Ah, got it. Something like that. Now you gotta run all the way back to the desert again. And that's if we find him. Yep, we have to go back to Rulesville. You know, I want to beat your ass. Come here. Good. Excuse you. So to explain, there is a city that we're gonna go to. It's in the desert, and they make rules, and there are rules for everything. Like I think they have over 800,000 rules. Ow. But they have 800,000 rules, and sometimes the rules contradict each other. And what I mean by contradict is if a rule tells you not to do something, then you don't do it. But if the rule makes you not do something, yup. So let's say if it's Saturday and the rule says don't eat ice cream on Saturday, then you can't eat ice cream on Saturday. Now, what happened was, the prince got kidnapped. So there was a rule that said, if the prince gets kidnapped, you have to go rescue him. The problem was where he went, which the rule said only royalty can go inside. Guards aren't royal. Yeah. Okay, here's another funny one. So there is a rule that if you want to get your child something for their birthday to eat, you're not allowed to tell someone. You're not allowed to buy it yourself. And if you tell someone to do it for you, you can't tell them what you want them to buy. And yeah, the whole point is they make lots of really silly, crazy rules. But yeah, could you imagine it's your birthday and you want to eat something, but your mom can't buy it for you? And if you ask someone else to do it, you can't. Your mom can't tell them what the ingredients are. They have to guess. Yeah, that's the point. Exactly. See those two words you said? That's stupid. That's the point. It's really funny though. What? Why are they like that? Is that what you're saying? So, they have a saying, and the saying is, rules don't exist to bind you down, they only exist so that you know what your freedoms are. And yes, their ruler is a kid, but the only way he could be crowned king is if he found his dad's mask, which that's the symbol of a king. So he went somewhere he wasn't supposed to go look for it, got kidnapped, and then that caused a whole bunch of problems. As you can see, my friend was very upset with how stupid the rules were. Also, another rule is you have to be wearing a mask if you are to live there. Wait, I think I went the wrong way. No. Actually, I think we can go see. Let's go see it real quick, just so you could see. We'll go to the King's Mansion. Yes, I had to do a temple where if you don't follow the rules, you pretty much explode. Oh, he's not out here. Crap. Oh, you have a quest. Shit.
I didn't save him so much as just find him.
Yeah, and then there was a certain room where it's like you couldn't jump, you couldn't block, and you couldn't... Yeah, you kind of poof into dust, and then you have to do the room over. You don't die, but...
We do not, my good man. Pray elucidate us on the nature of this object.
So, yeah, basically, the reason why everyone speaks a weird language is because the language is so old, nobody actually knows how to speak it, unless they live here.
It looks valuable. Are you sure?
So, in order for me to learn the language, someone helped us by translating. And they translate it so much that we learn the language.
Then we would be honored to receive it.
Is any of this what you were looking for? Oh, well, I guess I'll keep looking.
All right. But yeah, real quick, so you can meet the king. Oh, he's not here. He's not here at all. He's over here. Ah, there he is. Yup. This is the king. Well, he's the king now. You can't see his face too well.
You sure you want to be doing that? It seems pretty important.
I suppose one cannot expect a man to change his ways overnight, even a king.
Oh, I hope somehow I didn't get rid of my items. Okay. Yes, he's literally a kid. He could not be king until he got that mask. That's why he got kidnapped in the first place. because he looked for the mask and then he broke a rule and then got kidnapped. Since we're here in Facade, nope, not that one. Let's see. Oh, no, oops, wrong quest. Okay. So I know what to buy. She just wants 10 watermelons. So yeah, see, as per rule 10,547, I will hereby engage in the trading of food. Oh, I can't afford that. Oof. I need a lot of money. We will have to come back. I can't afford that. Not pineapple watermelon. Oh, crap. Alright.
So he's disguised himself as one of the masked people, eh? No wonder his trail went cold.
He's gone through a lot of trouble trying to lose us.
So it says above the weapon shop.
Whoa, do you always start conversations like that?
He must be a reckless child indeed to venture into the desert alone.
Oh, new quest.
Sure,
Aha.
Hey, you! You're coming with us!
Found you, you little bastard.
Oh, man! Why you gotta be all, like, following me and stuff?
Shut the fuck up, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Fine, let me just pack and then I'll... Oh my gosh, there's a giant shade behind you!
Damn it!
Oh, are you kidding me?
He surely aims to flee the city, though he can't have gone very far yet.
So he tricked us again. What a jerk. I need my Well, he tricked us, so let's go chase after him. He's 15 years old. Of course he's not very smart.
Oh man, again? Alright, fine. Let me just...
He's heading for the eastern road.
Get back here, stupid. Get back here. Fuck. But damn, I missed. Damn it, I can't stab him. I can't do anything. I guess I have to wait till something happens. Right here.
Oh my gosh, look! There's a huge pack of shades!
I'm not falling for that again.
Yes. We just know that he's a son who ran away from home. He went to Seafront, and then he went to Facade, which is funny because he claims to be a rebel, yet he went to the place where like being a rebel is like the worst thing you can do.
What's that big thing on the right?
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and I shall smite you with unholy magic.
Kinda, where are you going? Back here, you bitch. Bro, I can do laps around you.
It's a pack of wolves, man!
I told you, I'm not falling for... Oh crap, it is a pack of wolves.
I'm not falling for that. Oh shit, it is. What the fuck? I'm harvesting all these wolves. Ah, what the... Okay, that was weird. Whatever.
I didn't think I'd actually run into wolves for real.
Bitch!
Are you ready to go home yet?
Hell yeah, man! This adventure stuff's like way too scary for me. From now on, I'm gonna stick close to home and stuff.
Good. Now let's go tell the family.
Okay, so that quest is dealt with. Yeah, you're not wrong. Now, there was another quest that we could do in the desert. It's called the Littlest Hero. Okay, I have the Royal Compass. No, the Littlest Hero is a different quest. I don't actually know what this quest is because I never did it before, so... A lot of these quests, there will be a running theme where I've never done it before. But now that we have the Royal Compass, we can actually just kind of run around here and not get lost. You are part, but don't say it out loud because you can get mommy's account banned. So just shush. Don't say any more than that. Good. Because I'm pretty sure your mother would be upset if you got her account banned saying something you're not supposed to. Get out of here, wolves. So, a child has wandered into the desert, which is the son of the blacksmith. I don't know where he is. Ow. So, I need to find him. Because, like I said, I've never done this quest before. Harvest materials, though. It felt like there was way more than that. So, yeah, I just don't know where he is. But they said I need the royal compass, which lets us get through the sandstorm area. Yeah, you ain't like the way that felt, did you, bitch? Get out of here. Get off me. Or protect me, Kaide. I am collecting loot. Whee! Don't do it. I'll kill you. Okay. You wolves are starting to upset me. Where is this child located? It doesn't really tell me where he is. Or is he not here and runs in? Is that could be it also. Where the hell am I? That's quick. Oh, I can fish here. Oh, this is a fishing spot. Oh, I've never fished here. I can't really see. Oh, this is water. Shit. I wasn't paying attention. I fucked up. Okay, round 2. I forgot how to fish. I forgot how to fish. It's been so long. Okay, it is me. I'm just slow. Okay. Round 2. Oh. maybe I can't do this yet. I pressed the button and it still didn't give it to me. So I might need something else before I fish here. And I know for a fact I pressed the button. So I can't do that yet. Okay, that's fair. You got me, game. Oh, okay, he's outside of this area. Wow, then that means I walk right past him. What did you miss? We found a new fishing spot. Get out of here, damn wolf. Piss off. But yeah, I found a fishing spot, but we can't use it. Which, that's fine, but...
Hey, are you the one who wants to become a man of the mask? Your father's worried about you.
But we found the person, and he is taller than me.
おや出口連れときちしたんだた
The desert's dangerous. We should head back together.
だだかしゼルガンザくせたんだいたら一宇だ銀ちデシルグ
Okay. I see what his deal is.
What? That's even more dangerous.
そうはしてペルアと生きち垂れるさあととた大撃地一瞬だ
Damn, he's fast. What the fuck?
If he speaks the truth, then I fear the boy is in grave danger.
Yeah, we'd better catch him before he reaches the den.
It is my experience that youth is simply a synonym for stupidity.
Oh, come on. He just wants to protect his city. I think it's nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's real nice.
Wait, weren't you the guardian of your village, Kaine?
Yeah, but... look, all I'm saying is... Don't talk to me.
Got him.
Oh, is your mouth too full of sand to formulate a crude response?
Fuck off and die, Book.
Damn, that potty mouth. Is this a den? Uh-oh.
ゼルガンとあざ相手だ
Bro, do you see how many fucking wolves there are? Bro, that's at least 10. Hold on. Jesus Christ.
We're too late. Come on, we have to keep him from getting killed.
Oh, there's one more. He's stuck because he's stupid. Get.
ゼルガンと絶対来たご
Nice.
This guy is insane. He could have died.
Oops, 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 oops. There.
He reminds me of a certain someone.
Sure does.
Hey, I'm not like that.
Yeah, you are. Oh, I couldn't. Damn it. I just want to harvest them.
ああより去ったギサエって来たさ
Your son is a boy no longer. Though we urged him against it, he vanquished an entire den of wolves nearly by his lonesome.
ゼルガン族あざでゼルガンとさらと勝利ざってサクソザユダセでゼルガンとでタオケルタサローザタジザクル
Damn. Dad called him out like, "You big dummy."
で解いたらゼルガンと事件一タルトザ タライチだだっていた外伝えらいとだだざ言うと刑事さんだせよりすわさったとか三電池たとさらペラーと生きととたってたらしたかい糸さとか鳥でさてちキロキンだ生きと鳥とたってとルソと戦い
Yeah, don't be. Moral of the story: don't be an idiot.
たくとか現代洋流とピッタキンチタルサラゆうたくぞが生きたオライデク
Aw, we didn't do much. Still, I'm sure your son will make a fine man of the mask.
ねえ銀トークソツイサラ
All right.
色と茶器具ざ裏ぬざ
Okay, we got a new weapon. That means a new story. Okay. Earthworm's Claw. An elderly scholar sits in the dim reference room of a moldy museum. Before him lies a single box, which has long been sealed away. It is an article the museum's previous curator made abundantly clear should never be opened. I see someone didn't listen. Cool. Or are you? Okay, yeah. Fair. Fisherman. Alright, we can finish that. I don't know where to get... Where the fuck do I get rice? Item on the... Alright, we have to finish that. Can I buy rice here? If I can buy rice here, then that's one less thing to worry about. Grocery store. Do you sell rice? You do not. Oh, seafront. Gross. Eventually I do have to go fishing there. Damn, we broke 10 hours. Okay, let's finish the Runaway Sun. Okay. I think it's safe to do the next, what's it called? The next story beat after this. If it's the one I'm thinking of, because I don't remember which one it is. What's this? What's this? Clay. Understood. Okay. But yeah, this game has a lot back and forth, but there is no fast travel. So I will go see. I'll go turn in that quest. I believe there's still 2 more we can do, and then it becomes, you know, just finding stuff. Ugh. Gotta run the seafront. Ugh, I don't wanna.
Which job should I give you first?
Wait, what the heck? Seriously? Okay, so...
I'm not doing
Come
it
back
just
whenever...
Hmm.
Which job should I give you first?
I've got a job from Facade. Fresh...
I'm going to kill myself.
Come back whenever...
I'm gonna throw myself in the quicksand.
Which job should I give you first?
I've got a job from the postman in Seafront. I wrote down the...
Oh, that's upsetting. 2 facade quests. God.
Nobody's here.
I believe they left us a note.
Thanks, Hero. My son has returned to take up the family business. We had decided to move to a new land to begin anew and thoroughly train him to carry on the family name.
Well, that's sort of anticlimactic. I wonder what the business was anyway.
Hey, are you friends with the people who lived here?
No, not really. Why?
Because the goddamn bastards borrowed money from everyone in the village and then skipped town.
Oh, they're thieves.
Apparently their son ran away because he wanted to escape a life of crime. But then some idiot brought him back.
Oof. The worst possible outcome. So because he's an idiot and didn't explain to us, we fucked up.
Well, I guess we know the family business now.
To think we did not even get paid for this absurd misadventure. Oh well. Perhaps we should tally it up as an expensive life lesson and move on.
Talk about your broken homes, huh? Yeesh.
Woof. Woof, I says. Oh, that's so fucked. Chimpkins. That's so fucked. But because he was such a liar, he couldn't make a case for himself. What a quest. What a quest line. forgot. This game just does that with certain quests. They're like, hey, you did this quest and you found out that it would have been better to just not. Postman? Postman?
Just the kid I was looking for.
What's up?
I've got a letter for the lighthouse lady, and I was hoping you could deliver it. The other postmen, well, they don't really want to deal with her.
You don't say.
Gee, I wonder why.
I'd do it myself, but with my bad leg and all. Anyway, sorry to keep bugging you, but can you help?
Sure thing.
The lady hardly ever leaves that lighthouse, so you should start there. Oh, and thank you.
Oh, right, we can read the letter for the lover. So this was the letter that we were supposed to deliver to the lady that got flattened by a shade. My dearest, my efforts at cultivating Frisia have finally borne fruit. I know it's taken a while, but I didn't want to contact you until I was sure I could keep my head above water. Your first mistake. Now the money's starting to roll in, I was hoping you would leave the village and come live with me as my wife. I know it's sudden, but I'm not very good at this type of thing, so I figured I'd ask and let the chips fall where they may. I'll be waiting for you. Yeah, you're gonna be waiting the rest of your fucking life. I believe this is for the old lady. My dearest beloved, again, I put pen to paper when all I desire is to see you with my own eyes. How do the days find you? I am faring well enough. My illness is stubborn, but my love for you is stronger. Just knowing that you wait for me is enough to keep me going. I know how lonely you must be. I must say this again. Do not attempt to find me. The voyage is treacherous, and disease runs rampant in this land. If anything were to happen to you, I fear I will not be able to take it. My love, my dearest love, I will return to you soon. Oh, right, I found this in my mailbox. Dear NieR, I'm worried about you. You spend all your energy focusing on my disease. And whenever I think about how upset you are, it makes me kind of sad. I wish you'd slow down a little and not worry about me, because seeing you in pain is way worse than this stupid black scrawl. I know this sounds weird, but it's the truth. Yona. Nice. Okay. Let's go deliver this letter.
Nerve! How dare he boss us around?
It's okay, Vice. At least we're helping people.
You are far too soft.
And you're just a cranky old man. Book.
The joys of helping people. Oops, I missed the path. Up the lighthouse. Alright, old lady.
Oh, you again.
Are you alright?
You took so much time delivering the mail, my illness has gotten worse. I'm lucky I'm not dead.
You truly are a staggering creature.
The most staggering.
Well, since you're here, I guess I should give you a little something.
Sweet.
Whoa, I can't accept this much.
It's fine, just take it. Take it and go. But bring the mail quicker next time. And I want to see a smile.
Is there no end to this madness?
No. Okay, so we deliver the letter. least we kind of understand this grumpy old woman's whole story. She wants to see her lover, but the lover's telling her, no, don't come here.
Hey, guess what? I went shopping with my girl a little while back.
Okay.
You mean the one who only goes to super expensive places?
That's her, all right. Anyway, there was this nice accessory that I thought would look great on her and didn't cost much, so I bought it for her. But she refused to take it. She said she doesn't wear cheap accessories.
Fuck.
Well, that's not too surprising.
Yeah, I should have known better than to try and impress her with such shabby flim-flam. Next time, I'll get something high class all the way. It'll cost twice my yearly salary. No, 3 times!
Are you certain this woman even cares for you?
Of course she does.
You humans certainly have complex and exhausting mating rituals.
Can't wait to hear the next riveting chapter in that situation. That probably gonna fucking suck. Alright, I need groceries.
Care for some Thanks for your business.
I think bye. Oh, I need shark. Shit. Fishing, that, and I need 10 melons, which is too fucking expensive. Okay. But yeah, is everyone enjoying so far? Is everyone enjoying my mouse cursor? Okay. Hopefully everyone is. Even though, you know, we haven't really done any plot. We've just been side questing our ass off. Nope. I got scared. Because deer and goats can kick the shit out of you. You get too close to them from behind. You have a weapon?
Welcome!
Okay, you don't have.
Thanks for your.
Alright, cool.
Which job should I give you? I've got another job from that. I wrote down the.
Okay. So old lady is upset. God, that's still upsetting about the runaway son. There we go. There's our backup save, so we don't have to redo too much. Alright, Yona.
Yona?
Oh, hey.
How are you feeling?
Better, now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
Sorry, Yona, but I have things to take care of.
Oh, okay. I understand. But next time, will you tell me a bedtime story? But next time...
Shit. Hold on. Okay, let me see if I can stay with her. Okay, collect my money. I don't know where this money comes from, by the way. It just kind of appears. Okay, let me see what happens if I stay here.
Oh,
how
better.
Good.
Are you gonna...
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona. I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I tried to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S, then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. Hey, we need those. The thing I am looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renowned ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. DREAM. I see. Dream, what? What the hell does that even mean? The lips move again faster now. I can't follow. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear down the walls around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. Okay. This is not what I thought we were doing.
dreams I'm hunting sealed verses.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say.
Oh, she had the same dream I did. What the fuck?
It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Okay.
I got your melon, Yona.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
A watermelon this time? Sure thing.
Good thing I already have one.
Did somebody order a watermelon?
Yay! You're the best.
Damn right I am.
Anything else you need?
Actually, I need a pumpkin.
All right then. One pumpkin coming right up.
Just like this?
I got your pumpkin, Yona.
Thanks.
You've sure been eating a lot lately.
Oh, I'm not eating them.
You're not?
Why tell me when you could just
Here you
redeem
go.
it?
I made it all by myself.
There is no plate on this table, young lady.
Is this a cake?
Yep. Popola taught me how to bake one. I made it for you in secret.
Wow, Yona. This is, well, it's a surprise for sure.
Come on. Try it. Try it.
Yeah, this is so good.
Yay. You're always super busy, so I wanted to make you something to help keep up your strength.
That's really sweet of you, Yona. Thank you.
Sure. Actually, I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers.
The life of an elder sibling continues to be a trying experience.
Shut up, Weiss.
You're telling me.
Alright, cool.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
Okay. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna save. Let's go back to Seafront. We'll go deal with the postwoman. Or the lady that's always just like, bring me the mail. So she can, you know, piss off. Alright, so now that we killed that thing, and it wasn't during a quest, the seafront. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna check something. While we're okay. All right. Let's go watch the mailman get yelled at.
It's the first request I've made in ages. How dare you deny it?
Okay.
You can't leave. Who's going to tend the lighthouse?
How much longer will you force me to toil here? I must go to him. I need to board a ship as soon as possible.
No way, lady. It's back to work for you. Now get going.
What's going on?
There's no one else in town who knows how to keep the lighthouse burning. We need her. Look, she seems to trust you. Think you could maybe talk her into it?
I suppose a visit is in order, yes?
Okay, so yeah, let's figure it out. So, if you were there when I read the letter, literally the person that's writing to her said, "Don't come here. There is disease here. It fucking sucks. Don't do it." And then now she's just like, "Oh God, I need to leave." It's like, you dumb old lady. What is wrong with you? Let me go see what the fuck is up. Oh, excuse me. Oh, she fell over. What the fuck? Oh, she's just laying in bed. I thought she died.
Ma'am? Oh no.
As I feared, it's the black straw. In an advanced case at that.
So that's the illness she kept mentioning.
Oh, she has black scroll also, like Yona.
Oh, you. I suppose you want to tell everyone about my illness, hmm? Well, don't. I don't fear death. I've lived long enough and I'm weary of it. I'm weary of being alone. But though I don't fear death, I do have one regret. I wanted to see my love one last time. I've spent 50 years working the lighthouse for these people, and now they won't let me leave. I just want to see him. I want to board the ship that will take me to him. Oh, cruel world.
So it's a dying wish now, is it?
We should help her out, Vice.
We've better things to do than stay here and operate a lighthouse. You'll have to convince the villagers to help.
Come on, let's start with the postman.
I guess at this point she doesn't care if she gets Black Scroll plus. She's just like, she doesn't give a shit. Which, you know what, fair. What does this dude have to say?
Hey, I heard you can get inside Facade, right?
Sure, but...
Oh, perfect. Listen, there's something there that you have to get for me. My girl wants a new accessory, but it has to be made from this really rare ore that they carry in Facade's Strange Things store. So next time you're there, could you buy some for me?
Okay, alright.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, thank you. This is fantastic.
Such affection. This man has clearly been entranced by his lover.
Seems to me like he's being played.
Whatever do you mean?
You know, this may be one of those things a magic book just can't understand.
Ridiculous. There is nothing beyond my knowledge.
If you say so.
Oh, right, that's what I was doing. I immediately forgot what I was doing. I was about to leave Seafront. This quest takes place in Seafront.
Listen, about the lighthouse lady. Could you reconsider? You really should let her go.
We can't. Look, I'm sorry, but you'll just have to trust me. This is for her own good.
Death stalks this woman, Postman. Would you truly deny her final request?
Yes.
Wait, she's dying?
Yeah. So if you are doing it for her sake, then you should just grant her final request.
But we can't. Look, I have things to attend to.
It's fucked up.
Methinks the postman is hiding a secret of his own. I suggest we go back. I have a feeling we might discover something.
Okay.
I can't believe she's going to die. I suppose there's no need for this now.
Aha! You bastard.
Listen, Mr. Postman.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I would ask the same of you.
Shoot him, Weiss.
Work. Just some work.
Wait, are you writing a letter?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Well then, allow me to ask about something that is very much our business. Why are the old lady's letters, and only her letters, postmarked from this very office?
Oh. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh. I am learning things. I can't believe this.
What? Well, that's because,
Admit it, you're a bitch. That's why. Admit it.
The other deliveries bore postmarks from locales far and wide.
What are you getting at, Weiss?
Getting at that he's a bitch.
A woman was not receiving letters from a lover in some far-flung land. They were penned by the hand of someone in this very town.
Oh, shit.
Well, crap. Go to the back room. There's something there you should see.
Oh no, we about to learn some of that juicy shit.
There's another room over there.
Clear these packages out of the way.
Whatever it is, he could have put it in a more convenient spot.
It must be something he wanted to keep hidden at all costs.
Which is funny because I did this earlier. Like, way sooner.
rather sizable bundle.
Postman's parcel. Uh-oh. Guys, I am concerned. Nope, that's wrong thing. Arguments. Okay. Uh-oh. Am I about to learn some shit?
They were all written by the woman in the lighthouse.
And you never thought to deliver them?
I couldn't. Not anymore. Here, look at this.
It's a death notice. For her true love, I presume.
Then who sent the woman all those letters?
I did.
What manner of cruel hoax is this?
Oh.
I didn't mean for it to be cruel. None of us did. The whole town agreed to help.
So you're all in on it?
Ooh, that's fucked. Ooh, that's super fucked. Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't remember this side quest. Holy shit.
Those letters kept her going. They gave her hope. She believed her love to be alive in a foreign land somewhere, and we couldn't bear to tell her otherwise. So we just kept the lie going. It started with my father some 50 years ago.
Are you gonna keep lying to her?
Yes. The truth can only cause her pain.
Are you sure she's better off this way?
It's not a very happy truth now, is it?
What about her final request?
I don't know. How should I know? I'm just a damn postman. I don't know what to do anymore. What's the best thing to do? What's the right thing? Here, I have a new letter. Take it. It says that her love is coming, but that the journey will be long. It tells her to wait.
You wish us to deliver another letter filled with lies?
You uncovered our town's deepest secret like it was nothing. I don't think that's an accident. Look, I've told you what I think. Deliver the letter or tell her the truth. It's up to you.
Alright. So, chat, what are we doing? Are we telling the old lady the truth? Remember, keep in mind she's dying. So, you know, it is up to y'all. Should we tell her the truth, or should we lie to her? Can I repeat that? So, we found out that for 50 years, this entire city has been lying to her. I believe, yeah, those letters were never sent out because her lover's dead and has been dead for who knows how long. And they lied to her just to keep the lighthouse running. Now, here is the last lie. Here's the last lie. Because again, she has the black scroll. She's not gonna live much longer. We could give her this letter to give her the false hope, or we can tell her the truth. So, I guess.
Oh man, this is tough. What do we do, Vice? What do we do?
Calm yourself, lad. There's no need to get in a froth over a problem of someone else's making.
It's hard to believe the entire town was lying to her.
I wager their intentions were good. Elsewise, they would not have carried on with the ruse for 50 years. It also explains why they tasked her with keeping the lighthouse running, so news of her love's demise would not reach her.
Maybe that really was the kind thing to do?
Alright, so I'm gonna do, just in case. So we have a chance to be an asshole. So we can always do both options. But, let's go tell the truth and see what happens. That's fine. I think in my original playthrough on the PS3, I lied to her. So, let us find out together. What happens when we tell her the truth?
You. Do you have any further news for my love?
Alright, we're gonna tell her that he's dead.
This is for you, but your love didn't write it.
Oh, posh. It's his handwriting. And I recognize the stationery, too.
That which you recognize comes from the town's postman and his father, not from your beloved.
Are you saying those two idiots wrote all these letters? But why?
Your lover perished long years ago, and they had not the heart to tell you. Thus, the charade.
Oof.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. To tell you the truth, part of me had suspected something like this. But it's hard to hear a secret thought finally spoken aloud. I think I should be alone for a while. I'd like to ask you a favor.
Huh?
I want you to forget we ever had this conversation. The entire town has worked on this story, and they did so to make me happy. I don't want their hard work to go to waste, so I will carry on as if I am none the wiser.
As you wish.
Please, tell the postman. Thank you.
We will.
Alright. Well, we have discovered all the things. So I forget if I actually go to the postman? I'm gonna go to the postman. Then we get the sad boy song. Probably till we leave.
My leg's still bothering.
Oh, okay. So you don't actually. Well, we did the thing. Alright. Alright, so. Let me see. Hold on, I want to check something. NieR rep. The lighthouse lady. Okay. So yeah, not much changes. She just sits there, it's just like, oh, I'm so excited that he'll be coming soon. And then, you know, just kind of dies waiting. Man, this game has some fucked up side quests. Like, god damn. Bro, I'm tired of you coming back. So how are we feeling? We have less than an hour left before I stop. We can do story. Well, What I'll do is I'll grab a facade quest at the tavern, because now I know where to stop doing story stuff if we want to do side quest stuff.
Which job should I give you first? I got a letter from the seafront postman.
Damn it.
I wrote down the client.
I lied. I guess we're gonna actually finish the damn seafront quest. Wait, after this we'll come back and we'll actually do Forest of Myth. Because I believe after Forest of Myth, we get to do one of my favorite sections of the game. Even if we can't finish the whole thing. We could at least start it. Which, one of my favorite parts is actually Mysterious Manor. Which is, again, after Forest of Myth. So I'm very excited to show that part to all of you. Hooray. Progress. Oops. There. Who's ready to close this whole chronicle with the old woman? But damn. What do y'all think of that? Perpetuating a lie for 50 years just for her. Kinda crazy.
The woman from the lighthouse has passed.
Oh shit, she's dead. Can't believe this.
We found her in bed. She looked happy. So, I guess you didn't tell her, huh?
Actually, I did tell her the truth.
Actually, I told her the truth.
Yeah, it sure does take a lot of collaboration. Jesus Christ.
Thank you. I think you did right. Hard to believe she's gone. I always figured the old girl would outlive me. I hope our plan was right. I hope it made her happy in the end.
Okay.
Did
Okay,
we
that
do
was
the right
bad.
thing? Was she happy?
I do not know. None can say what true happiness is. Humans, and perhaps even magical tomes, are far more uncertain creatures than we know.
Alright, so we're done with that
Yeah,
quest.
I guess.
So yeah, that quest closure happens regardless, and that doesn't change regardless of what you say. Also funny that technically you could lie to the postman about if you told her the truth or not. So it's pretty wild. But yes, I agree. It takes a lot of collaboration to keep a lie like that going for 50 fucking years. Alright, grab a quest, Force of Myth. Let's go. Story, yeah. It's just once I finish the mansion, I believe that's where we stop doing story stuff. Oops, what? What is this?
Which job should I give you first? Some poor girl's gone missing in Facade. You should get over there right away and help them out. I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details.
Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so I believe
Black squalls in our village now?
I believe I cannot kill the boss in mysterious manner. I might not even start it. Wait, what do I have to do? I have to talk to Popola. Because I believe, yeah, once I beat the boss of the manor is the end of Act 1. And I don't want to finish Act 1 without doing all the quests up to that point. Because if we do, certain people leave or die, and that means you cannot ever complete those quests again. And I did say I would like to complete all the quests in the game. It will be a first for me. So that's how we're gonna do it. We're just gonna I'm gonna figure out where is safe to like progress to, then stop, do side quests, move on. Because this game I think is 3 acts.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
What the fuck is this? Dearest Popola, I hope the letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain Dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice stream on the matter. Recently, there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream of dream, evil dream, dream, empty dream, curse, dream, evil dream, and yeah.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, absolutely fucking die. That letter alone would murder so many people. Okay, cool. So for the most part, I think we've done every quest up to this point. I don't know if Forest of Myth adds any more quests. But we're actually almost done the first third of the game. Which is really fucking nice. But I hope everyone doesn't mind like the pace that I'm going. Bitch. Ordering allies. Oh right, you can command your friends. Yeah, new weapon. I mean a new word. Bitch. Forest of Myth is over this way. So now we whoosh around. So I walked near the entrance to this place, but I never actually went in. But you know what's funny? I feel like NieR will take longer to finish than Yakuza, unless I do certain things off camera. Like for example, that fishing quest that we're doing has 5 quests attached to it. But yeah, welcome to the Forest of Myth.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way, I'm certain of it.
Alright,
You know,
here we go.
a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Hey, what's this? I want it. Berries, cool. What's this? Spirit capsule. Okay, not what I thought it was. There are like 2 houses in this village. Okay, no, I lied.
Beware the words.
Okay, cool.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Okay.
Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind. It is not quizzical.
Oh shit.
What's going on?
Oh no, we can see our words. The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
So it's like now the game has gone to play format.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at NieR and Weiss. Okay, so problem already. Sir, where the fuck are you staring at? I am over here.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream has spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
He
Are
said,
you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes.
said the mayor.
I think you have.
Shit,
In other words,
said NieR.
we've caught the death dream?
Fuck. Before the mayor could confirm NieR's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Get fucked, book. Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks. By the way, Kaine is not with us.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
I just realized that Kaine is not here. Oh, it is a village, so yeah, it will make sense that she would be caught in this. The The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who NieR had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
NieR and Weiss racked their brains, but they could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
I love that the characters can see the narration and the words. The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Jesus Christ, Weiss is just attacking the narrator directly.
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to NieR like a contagion. Wait, said NieR suddenly. Did someone say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing his startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The sea is giving George of the Jungle vibes. The Brandon Fraser one? If so, yeah, felt. They stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, NieR's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding as his approval at NieR. The fucking mayor has the script! That sounds about right, he said as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. Yes. Okay. So we are on the same page. Understood. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing the lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around the pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? There was an exit. I know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said, to no one in particular. And it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. Once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. I won't stop trying until it happens. You're not in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said NieR, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from NieR to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, shall we search it out? Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. Suddenly, the mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He had almost forgot what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of NieR and Weiss. We are all counting on you. As NieR slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? His mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed around them. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. They tried to break his ankles! Anyway, whether once he had been forced to steady himself up on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging NieR to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, NieR snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. NieR leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big, he muttered to himself. Yes. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hissed roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. NieR slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? What the fuck is happening? NieR could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled. And then, just as NieR's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed his hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Noises. More noises. More noises. More noises. More noises. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, NieR began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. One with it is lacking. Two with it is ideal. Three with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. I leave it to you to answer. Again, I say, one with it is lacking. Two with it is ideal. Three with it is dangerous. What is it? Any ideas? I think it's a secret, but I want to make sure because this fucking franchise is good for trolling. Like they would say some shit that's just like, "Hey, get fucked, stupid, dummy, idiot." So I wouldn't put it past it to just be like, "Hey, I lied. These are all wrong." Let's see. Inwardly furious that Weiss left him to the task, NieR's side gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The The insect stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before NieR like a rippling wave opening a new path. Three can keep a secret, two of them are dead. I mean, fair. Forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, NieR moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the underground, but it gave even greater cheer to his mind as long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, said NieR after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of the forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, NieR picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving, it sank to the bottom of the spring. The ripples it left behind came together to form words. I entered through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Oh, I think I know this one. Absurdly easy, barked Weiss, not answering. NieR grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all, this one's pretty easy. I entered through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? It's sunlight. Yeah. I remember this one. Sunlight. A plume of water burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I have never seen such a light. Perhaps I misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried NieR, awaking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a cottage nestled among the trees. I think I know the third one, too. That's weird, isn't it? Weiss, I mean, who will build a house all the way out here? NieR walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open. A small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began NieR, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand up and began speaking. Oh, I know this one. This one's man. I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but in the night with 3, what am I? Yeah, it's a man, baby. NieR tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose. Well, at least it's an easy one. A man. It's a man, baby. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried NieR. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. So this is a reference to the DLC. The DLC, depending on the version you were playing. So for example, let's say NieR Replicant, which is what we're playing right now. There was a special dungeon where you could learn more about NieR's past, but you play as the opposite version. So instead of playing as Brother NieR, you will play as Papa NieR. Sorry, what's that mean? It will make sense at some point. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Stream. Now you must go to the person at the force entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As NieR watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When NieR and Weiss returned to the force entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duel, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. The left hand grasped NieR and pumped it down so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket. While his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. We had not even told you if you were successful or not. There, smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. He withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as NieR filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. NieR cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. NieR and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten? Continued Weiss. It is words that control the Death Dreams, word that allows to move from place to place. Sup. Welcome to the graphic novel section, the genre change of this game. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to go to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy and their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things have a slightly more real quality to them. Mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Mayor shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did it. I'm back. He blinked once and then again as if not quite believing the sight before him. He too have no idea how much this means. Death Dream was spreading through our village. I thought I could figure out how to stop it. I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and became trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand and collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they were. Then glanced at NieR and shrugged. Without word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Death Dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Weiss. We shall not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. NieR Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss, it is certainly a stroke of luck. The three of them said their goodbyes. NieR mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Austin thought he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I've seen you before too. NieR tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's some kind of illusion created by the Death Dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. NieR gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. What exactly is going on here? That riddle will prove to be the most difficult of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Dark execution. Okay, that's the impaling.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna save.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Shit. I guess we can invade their dreams.
It would
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes and eternity slips by in the single tick of a clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say, "My savior." Paw at the door of my jail. Embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails, I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. Possibly I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy in a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain, and I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? Grimoire Weiss. This is NieR. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as NieR extends his hand, pulls me from the cell. When my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are as keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought I'd hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were no such terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping around my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good on our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers no matter the cost. Castle catacombs are a maze sitting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I love that it's playing like dungeon music. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting on top of a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It's been shoved against the side of the door, despite my fever. I think I can see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns. I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they are alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. Hydrate and stretch. Ugh, stretching. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain, then my mind grants me merciful blackness. I find myself opening the door and leaving the most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed south. Squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. East. North. What the fuck is happening? Going south. War has risen to my chin, now laughs greatly on my mouth and nose. You dumb bastard! Shouts NieR. Surely he desires to say more, but the rest of his is all cut short by the rising water. Grimoire Weiss, wet and tattered, floats on the water surface. It's already too late for him. This wasn't. It wasn't how it was supposed to end. Oops. Oh, I died! Oh, it fucking killed me? Holy shit. I'm dead. That's fucked up. Okay. That was really funny. I did not expect that. I'm glad I saved, because I would have been fucking pissed. Okay. That's really funny. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do that again, but we are. Where the fuck is it? Okay. Yes, because that's how the death dream works.
This person.
It's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the directions because I've never done this one. Okay. East. Okay. Yeah, because I've never done this before. It's like when I did Forest of Myth in a playthrough, I just left. I found myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as well as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made their homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands and slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose the sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands upon the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that their unfortunate dinners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls have committed some terrible crime for which this was the punishment. Though in truth I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There will be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I squint down and proceed on. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with NieR Grimoire Weiss, I slam my body against the thick sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I surely would have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Oh, so it's a girl. Your dress, asks Weiss. You are a woman, madam? I am. I prefer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as I only exist in the form of words. I can see that the one known as NieR is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. Fucking pervert. 15-year-old pervert. With an honest shrug, we are set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with the final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze flows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. We watch in awe uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades. And yeah, it's a woman.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
Thank you so much for saving me. I never want to have a dream like that again.
Okay.
And another victim. This work certainly is trying.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
Alright. Let's save this person. Now there's another Larry the Bear. Word so easy. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Weiss and NieR had never seen such a sight. Their eyes widened as if trying to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away. What do you think, Vice?
As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage,
he said. Under the sea, a mirage or two will hardly be an unexpected sight. NieR nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in his place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass push up through the rocky surface as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. A heat reflecting from the road made NieR lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is this someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Weiss trying not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No, no joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. NieR glanced at Weiss's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. Time passed. NieR's feet grew more painful, his throat drier than he thought possible. Trying not to look further than the next step ahead, some bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We're definitely getting closer, said Weiss, in a clear effort to cheer his companion. Yes, as much as certain. Encouraged, NieR lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road, his mouth and eyes wide open, a finger pointing at the distance. Water, he cried. It's water. Water, asked Weiss. Preposterous. I don't see any water. Over there, just look ahead of us. Look, the sun is reflecting off of it. Oh no. Without waiting for a response, NieR sprang to life and bounced towards the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. NieR closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. He shook his head bewildered. He suddenly pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is. I just missed it. Look, it's right there. NieR sprinted off again, leaving Weiss no choice but to follow. God. After a few minutes of running, NieR came to a halt. He could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shot, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Weiss finally flew up to NieR and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blithering idiot. Stop this at once. There is no water here. His face clouded. There isn't? There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Weiss paused for a moment and continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the city of art. We Here looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. The journey was at an end. "They are huge," cried NieR, completely forgotten the heat and pain of the past few hours. "I've never seen anything so big." Imagine. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up toward the sky, but that's where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. "What kind of city is this?" said NieR. "Where are the people? Where are the houses?" Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat on silent steel rails. Beautifully carved works of light. Works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every... Oh, I realize. This is a modern day city. Okay, I had to think about it. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials I had never seen before. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, NieR and Weiss eventually fell silent. Oh, I understand now. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. NieR uttered a silent sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As NieR moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from top of one of the sculptures, alighting on the statue's shoulder. It emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. "Only one form is real, the others are false." Oh shit. Okay, it's fine. The real form will always speak the truth. It's one of those decipher which one is lying, or which one is telling the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. Ugh, gross. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the statue shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. "Hey, look at that," said NieR. "They're alive." The triplets bowed low before NieR. "Please, Alpha, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real." "Stop lying," said Beta. He turned to NieR and threw his hands in the air. "Alpha's a fake. You know, I'm the real one." "Well, a load of crap," said Gamma. "Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here." Their respective pleas given. The statue returned to the frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. "When you consider all of the statements, only one of them could be the real thing," said Weiss. NieR furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. "One is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak truth, the false one will speak lies." It's Beta. Though NieR's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see that Weiss was nodding at him. "If Alpha were telling the truth," began Weiss, in the dry tones of a lecture, "Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, the theory crumbles. Now let's presume Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which will leave us with 2 statues telling the truth. Finally, let us assume Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies will make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. God, I fucking hate these. As Weiss finishes his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumble soundlessly into dust while Beta sprang to life once more. Congratulations, villager, said Weiss in a cheerful voice. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go before an uncomfortable NieR pulled him to his feet. How did you have a dream like this? Asked Weiss. Have you been to the city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape and shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered NieR, just like the mayor. The vague sense of unease that struck NieR during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
I thought I was a goner there. Thanks for the help. What a strange dream. It almost felt familiar somehow.
Okay, well, there's only 3 people that live here. That's crazy.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Here. I have something for you.
I'm not sure if it's a reference to Drakengard or the beginning. Because remember, when I told you it was snowing in July and we were fighting outside supermarket, we were in a city. So it could just be referencing the prologue. That's how you get the
Wow,
weapon.
this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
It could also be a reference to Drakengard. Like, we don't, or at least I don't know, because I didn't realize I could save these people. Also, I didn't realize I could fucking die saving these people. It's called Faith? Yeah. Alright, let's take a look at Faith. There was once a famous poet in a land far, far east. Now in his twilight years, his ability had withered such that he could no longer craft a single stanza or verse. The poor poet spent every moment racked with sorrow for what had been lost, but one day a monk appeared by his side, gently placed a blade in his hand, and imparted the following words. Okay. So, yeah, it could be a reference to the prologue. It could also be a reference to Drakengard, which is the prequel game. Ugh, pain. But, yeah, we did pretty good today. Thanks for hanging out with me as I just fucking die. Just, talking my ass off. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. All of a sudden, my chat got super tiny. So the prologue is now a flash forward to the game's future event. It's kinda weird. Cause Drakengard's ending either because we're not gonna play Drakengard. So I can say this. You do that ending, and you're fighting the final boss, and during that, you're actually like, I forget if you're in a time loop or something, but something is involved with time. And when you kill the final boss, the time loop breaks and you kind of fall out of it into present day. And because you're in present day, in that game, dragons exist, but dragons don't exist in present day. So they don't know what that is, so they shoot it down. And you get shot down, and the dragon dies impaled on Tokyo Tower. Which, that's what causes the snow in July, because there's a disease that happens because the dragon bled all over the tower, and because dragons don't exist, it became a virus in its own right. And that caused problems. It caused, snow in July, which is where the prologue took place. And then it fast forwarded X amount of years to the future. Which is where we are right now in the game's current timeline. Generally, this game's plot between NieR and NieR Automata, there's like 6 time jumps. So it can be kind of confusing. But since I don't own Drakengard 1, like I would have to emulate, but that game is rough. That also would mean I would have to stream Drakengard 3, which is the beginning of the timeline. I really don't want to do that because streaming the PS3 sucks. It's hard. It's hard. It's confusing. Like the 2 Drakengard games, you would have to and I would have to look shit up. They also both have some of the worst final bosses. Which the game goes from a hack and slash to a rhythm game in both games. I'm not doing that. Those games can kiss my ass. That's all I have to say about it. Apologies. Anyways, I'm done. We're gonna raid Lord BBH. He's doing Super Nintendo retro achievements. I also like raiding him because he's cool people. He's a real homie. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all very much for hanging out with me. This was fun, minus all the talking I had to fucking do at the end. That shit was crazy. And yeah, we got lots of progress made. So join me next week, next Wednesday, for more Yakuza. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do in that game. And then next Thursday will be more of NieR. We're gonna try and finish up all the side quests before doing Mysterious Manor. Or something. We'll see. But as always, thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And I will see all of you next week. If anything changes, I'll post on socials, on the Blue Sky, and Facebook, etc. But until then, have a good rest of your evening, and I will see all of you next time.